It's finally time. It's finally time to do this. I can't believe it. The end of one of the main arcs. It's been a long time coming, but we've gotten through this enough to actually do this. It's been an annoying... It's been a very long, very grueling 137 videos, and we're finally here. Hey everyone, CrowsnickX here with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness, and tonight, hopefully, we end a very, very huge arc in the A Realm Reborn saga. Tonight, we are doing the final Coil of Bahamut. Now, this has been a long time coming. We finished the Binding Coil and learned about the internment hoax. We beat the second Coil of Bahamut and found out a good bit of truth about the calamity, and also found out that Louisoix Levelier has become one of Bahamut's thralls. And now this. It's the final arc, the final Coil of Bahamut, and hopefully, all will be revealed. The truth about the calamity, what happened to Louisoix, pretty much everything. We're hoping to get this done. So, without further ado, we retrieved the quest line, Fragments of Truth. Man is wont to cast light wheresoever secrets lie hid in darkness, though that which illumineth seldom bringeth them joy. So it is with such unhappy truths as Bahamut's immense shadow doth conceal. Yet ever onward forges Mistress Alisaie, undeterred by the burden of knowledge that weigheth heavy on her heart. 'Tis a perilous path she has chosen, and a painful one. Chris remained by her side as her valiant blade, that she might see her quest to its conclusion.
Chris, it is well that you are here.
My lady, how might I serve you this day?
I have met with some difficulty in my mission, Urianger, and I should be grateful for your counsel. As you know, Bahamut's physical form is regenerating beneath Cartano Flats even as we speak. If we are to prevent his return, we must needs disable the 2 remaining internment hooks that sustain him. Every moment of our mission is delayed. The realm is pushed closer. Every moment our mission is delayed, the realm is pushed closer to the brink of destruction. Alas, though I have determined the locations of the fragments of Dalamud leading to the hulks, I have been unable to find a way to enter them.
And gaining admittance is but the first step in your perilous undertaking. When last thou descended into Bahamut's subterranean fastness, thou didst discover, didst thou not, that the dead Primal had bound the shade of Nail Van Darnus unto his will? And though thou didst consign the fallen legators to blessed oblivion, thou mayst recall that a piteous wretch was not alone. Doubt not but that Bahamut's other thralls shall seek to hinder thy passage.
You can say his name, Urianger. I have not forgotten that my grandfather is waiting for us.
My lady, I would remind you, as I must oft remind myself, that the man whom we both loved and revered is no more. What remaineth is but a shade which defileth his memory. That vile verbiage that spilleth from his lips must not be heeded, for it cometh not from your grandsire, but from Bahamut himself.
You need not worry, Urianger. Come what may, I will not stray from the course. I will not let grandfather's sacrifice be in vain. But mere words will not take us whither we must go. That said, I have been unable to find a way to enter the fragments of Dalamud.
My lady, might I suggest that you visit the fragments again in Chris's company? Full oft hath the warrior of light set events in motion by virtue of his presence alone. 'Tis possible that he may do so again. I, the while, shall search for answers of mine own. By our efforts combined, full sure am I that the past shall be revealed to us ere long.
Were it anyone else, I should question the wisdom of such advice. Yet I cannot deny that what you say about Chris is true. Very well. I shall do as you suggest. Assuming you have no objections, of course. Good. Now we seek entry into 2 fragments of Dalamud. One lies beneath the burning wall in eastern Thanalan, and the other at the singing shards in Mordona. I left an assistant at each location with instructions to continue searching for a means of ingress. It is not impossible that they could since have found something useful to us. Let us begin by visiting my men at the burning wall. Dex, I think it was.
Alright, let's do this. Where's the burning wall? Eastern Thanalan. Okay, weird. Alright, let's pull out Sleipnir. The burning wall. Oh yeah, over there. I think I want to go... Wait. It doesn't matter which way I go. Either way, I'm going to the same place. So we'll take the High Bridge route. Onward to glory, and most likely to multiple deaths.
I just had the scare of my life. Went to take a poop and my 2-year-old son unlocked the door and went to the store, which is maybe 200 FT from.
Jesus Christ, dude. He went 200 feet away from your house? Your 2-year-old? He's frickin' trooper, man. But hey, Kevin, good to see you on the chat lines. And for those of you who want to continue to join in, feel free to comment. I mean, really, probably Kevin and Kat are the only ones stalking my live stream. Though I don't mind. In fact, I gotta do more shout-outs to the fans. I keep forgetting to do them. There's Alisaie's assistant. A Rogadine this time. I say, are you not Master Valentine, my lady's most faithful companion? Sinis, sir, at your service. And may I say what an honor it is to meet you.
The cashier sees him often. He brought her back home.
How goes the survey, Dex?
My lady, it shames me to say that I've found no viable path to the fragment. Though it stands there before our very eyes, the way thither has thus far proven impassable. When the fragment fell and pierced the land, it caused a prodigious amount of aether to spew forth. 'Twas this that gave rise to the land's twisted lay, which seems destined to thwart our efforts. Even were an opening to exist, I fear that we would struggle to reach it.
We cannot keep up. We cannot give up. Keep trying. So far, and yet so near. Yet it avails us not to stand here and stare at the thing. Let us away to Mordona and try the other fragment. Perhaps Sinis has fared better.
Upon that note, my lady, there is something I must tell you. I'm sorry to report that I lost contact with my brother just over a bell ago. As you know, the Singing Shards are home to many fell creatures, ogres among them. While I do not wish to cause you undue alarm, I fear something unspeakable may have happened to Dex.
What? Why didn't you... Give me strength! We must hurry to my assistant's aid, Chris.
Okay, what's the... So apparently they're both twins, and Alisaie can't fucking tell them apart. Well, it's good. Well, and it's a good thing, that the cashier brought your kid home. Yeah. If I were a parent, I'd be fucking worried.
Don't worry. Got a hotel-style chain. Installed it too. I feel awful. 4 minutes I was in the bathroom.
You're in there for 4 minutes and that happened? Ugh, that sucks. Ow. There he is. Okay, so Dex is the one with who's bone. Thank you, adventurer. For a moment there, I feared that my bones would be ground up and used to bake bread. Oh, poor nursery rhyme I'm referenced.
I'm relieved to see that you are unharmed. It was wrong of me to press such a dangerous task upon you.
My lady, your worries are wasted on me. 'Twas nothing at all, I assure you. Ahem. If it please you, I shall report my findings. As you can see, though the tip of the fragment is exposed, the rest is encased in rock and crystal, rendering it impossible to enter the structure. We might try excavating the area around the fragment, but it is like to take time, and there really is no telling how deep we may need to dig before we find a suitable point of ingress. As such, I am forced to conclude that gaining entry into this fragment is unrealistic. Forgive me, my lady.
Confound it! We are losing precious time! What do we do now?
'Tis I, Urianger. Glad tidings have I for thee and my lady. For a blessing, a way hath been found by which thou mayest enter the remaining fragments of Dalamud. Pray, escort Mistress Alisaie to the cerulean processing plant in northern Thanalan. There, all shall be made clear.
Urianger has found a way? Then we must go to him at once.
Thank the 12 for that shady motherfucker. Alright, we're off. Here we are, the cerulean processing plant. Haven't been here since Raubon's push into Castrum Meridianum. Well, actually, we always end up here after every coil, so it's like, eh. Mine apologies for summoning you thus from afar, my lady, but 'tis here that your journey may finally begin.
I did wonder, to my knowledge, there are no knowledge fragments in Northern Thanalan.
Nor are you mistaken, my lady, yet a pathway doth exist, one which you yourself have made use of in the past. At the conclusion of your several forays into the binding coil, 'twas at the crystal formation which lieth to the north of this place that you did emerge, was it not?
Yes, an ethereal stream bore us back to the surface. That much I had surmised. Are you suggesting that we can use it to return underground? And even if that were possible, would it simply not bear us back to those places which we have already explored?
It need not, my lady. Pray, allow me to explain. Upon the evidence of your experience, it seemeth plain that two internment hulks may share the self-same ethereal egress. From this I did infer that others may be connected in likewise. Thus did we labor long to verify the existence of further tributaries to the self-same stream, in which task we were at length successful. 'Twas then but a matter of arriving at a solution to the problem of traveling to an unattuned destination, that one might reach what we may call the headwater. We propose to employ a modified aetheryte, which serveth to amplify such ripples as do originate from said source. By focusing one's essence upon these ripples, it should be possible to make the journey. Yet be fairly warned, my lady. As with all untried modes of ethereal travel, this method entails considerable danger. Merely to attempt the voyage could cost you your life.
That is a risk I'm willing to take. You are brilliant, Oriange. But I am curious. Did you have assistance in forming this plan? I could not help noticing your repeated use of the word we. Unless you have taken to using the majestic plural in our absence.
Nay, my lady. As you have correctly surmised, I was not alone in this endeavor.
Meaning there are others who are aware of our mission? Well, it cannot be helped now. Preventing Bahamut's return is what matters. If some secrecy must be sacrificed to achieve our goal, then so be it.
Alright, let's ride. Here it is.
So that must be the modified aetheryte. But what are the immortal flames doing here?
Those men may be sworn flames of Uldar, but they are first and foremost faithful retainers of House Levalier.
Alphino! So it was you who was helping Oriange?
Who else could it have been, dear sister? Lest you worry, I have no intention of making the details of your venture public. Like you, I would prefer to avoid causing a panic. But given that which is at stake, namely the survival of the realm, one must be willing to accept help when it is offered. Would you not agree? At the very least, do not be cross with Urianger. 'Twas at my behest that he kept silent.
We will speak later.
Pray forgive me, my lady, but knowing full well your intent, I judged it meet that Master Alphino be informed. Though your grandsire hath become Bahamut's thrall, his noble blood courses yet through both your veins, and if he must needs be struck down...
Do you hear that, Alphino? I mean to strike down grandfather, and when I have done so, I shall banish Bahamut to the ether. Nothing you say will sway me from my course. I will protect Eorzea, and I will uphold grandfather's legacy.
Grandfather's legacy? So you still do not know what you yourself desire? Your actions are still driven by borrowed resolve.
Borrowed resolve? What does that have to do with anything? Protecting Eorzea was grandfather's goal, and we made it ours. Both of us. That is why we came here, unless you have forgotten.
God forbid I should ever forget, Alisaie. But you misunderstand. I do not question your resolve, only whence it came. If it were your own, you would be able to tell me precisely why you desire so fervently to protect Eorzea. Yet you cannot. For it is not your resolve, but grandfather's. You may struggle to see the difference, but borrowed resolve shall never be as strong as that which springs from within. But let us speak of this another time. For now, preventing Bahamut's return is all that matters. To be plain, I have no objection to striking down whatever is left of grandfather. Know, however, that I will be accompanying you this time. As a son of House Levalier, I would be present for his final moments.
Very well. You may join us. On one condition. I make the decisions. If it please, my lady, the name's Herkenrad. Our preparations are just about complete. When you are ready to embark on your mission, just give me the word. I will be waiting for you at the cerulean processing plant.
Oh, I've missed that.
Pray heed to my... No heed to my... You can rely on me. We have come far together, you and I, and together we shall see our journey to its end.
Yeah, I kind of missed that because I was typing.
I have been waiting for you, Master Valentine. I'm pleased to say that the Aetherite's primed and ready. As you know, the remaining internment hulks are connected to the fragments in Eastern Thanlan and Mordona. It's to the former that we'll be sending you first. Now, you'll be starting inside the hulk, meaning you won't have to cover so much ground. The drawback being that you'll be fighting for your life from the moment you get there. Best be prepared for anything, for my lady's sake if not your own. And that's about all I can tell you. When your preparations are in order, just give me the word, and I'll send you on your way. I may even throw in a prayer for your speedy return, just to be on the safe side.
Whoops. Alright, let's do this. It's an undersized party, right? Yep. Oh boy, this is gonna... Oh boy, so it begins. Well, while we're waiting for him, Alisaie is resolved to go through with her quest to vanquish Bahamut, though it means confronting her beloved grandfather, whom the Elder Primal has made his thrall. Do I have to go through... Jesus Christ, do I always have to frickin' figure out whether or not someone is frickin'... Second coil, where is it? Wait a minute. Yep. Alright. Friend list, I know. Nope, Revy was not with us at that time. Shit. Let me see, Oh! Shit. What the? Oh yeah, that's right. That's... Where's the damn... Go to Camp Blue Flop. I'm commencing a ready check, and we are going into this. Alright, let's do this. Turn 1. Here we go. We begin the final Coil of Bahamut. Central Dex, 4,560 yalms. So this is how it looks on the inside.
This internment hulk still functions. The teleportation was a success. We are come to the right place. There's no telling how much further Bahamut has regenerated since we last beheld him. Let us make haste to the main bridge and deactivate the coil.
Right.
There were receptacles similar to those in the previous hulk. Those held chimerical beasts, but only the Alagans know what other abominations may be sleeping within. They may well be part of Dalamud's internal defenses. We must stay on our guard at all times.
Let's do this. All right, let's roll. Here we go. Ah! Here we go. Oh, one broke free. Whoa. Here we go. I think I need to pull this to the center.
And to top it off, my son got candy out of the whole deal. Thank the gods for there are still nice people.
Yeah, amen to that. Wish you would have mentioned that sooner, Kelly.
Made my heart skip some beats.
We're doing good so far. Ah, Blanca, I love when she freaking comes in a party because she comes up with all these smart aleck remarks. We're almost there. Yes! 7 minutes and 56 seconds. Not bad at all. Boom. There's turn 1. Hand gear, foot gear, and a ring of casting. Alright, let's roll on the loot and then move on.
Charlie enjoys watch you stream. Put it on the TV so we can still play.
Nice. Wait, he enjoys watching me even though I swear like I cuss like a sailor?
By the 12 dragons, and so many. We were aware that the Alagans possessed the means to control the creatures, but to imprison them thus is
So do
barbaric. I would not wish such a fate upon my worst enemy. 'Tis plain that no love was lost between the Alagans and the dragons. But was it truly necessary to keep so great a number here? Dalamud did not want for defenses. Thus we have experienced firsthand. Such guardians as the Alagans created, both living and unliving, were certainly no less capable of repelling intruders than these poor creatures.
Tell me something, Alisaie. Have you not managed to determine by whose will Bahamut exists?
No, I have not. At first I assumed that Bahamut had no people of his own, that the Alagans had perhaps discovered a way to simulate prayer itself. However, Nail's words gave me cause to reconsider, specifically the Shade's mention of Bahamut's beloved children. From that I inferred the Primal is given form by the will of worshippers whom we have yet to... Oh! God strike me down for a blind fool! Bahamut's beloved children, right there before my very eyes! How could I be so stupid? Who else but the dragons of Eld would summon Bahamut? Who else but they could sustain him? And to think I wondered why the Alagans kept them imprisoned here!
Even should the flame of Bahamut's life go out, his faithful children would summon him back. For this reason, the Alagan Empire kept an army of dragons here in perpetual state of duress, that they might sustain the Primal's essence. Truly, the Alagans' ingenuity knew no bounds, and neither did their cruelty.
Small wonder that Bahamut was so enraged. Let no one deny that it was man who sowed the seeds of the calamity.
Will you now turn your hatred towards our own kind, dear sister?
Do not patronize me, Alphino. I merely acknowledge our guilt. Lest you be in any doubt, I have no intention of allowing Bahamut to lay the world to waste, regardless of the atrocities the Alagans committed against his kind. We have no choice but to eliminate all who worship him, be they his children or his thralls. It seems reasonable to assume that the system responsible for the Primal's regeneration is also responsible for sustaining the captive dragons. If we disable it, all should perish. Let us press on.
Yes, let's, because these cutscenes are getting really annoying. Alright, let's do this. Turn 2. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Wait, is that Dalamud? Regeneration grid. 6,835 yalms. Here we go. Spanner rooks. Alright, let's do this. Whoa! Dude! That thing looks sick! Here we go. Damn it, I forgot about the... I'm dead. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. Uh-oh. Move him away! Move him away! We're dead. Alright, let's do this. Ow! Damn it! Okay, we're gonna try this again. Well, we'll be back in a bit.